What's up, everybody? James Ng here, Biblical Success Coach. I help people get unstuck and achieve 10x results in less time. Today, we're going to be going over a portion called Recession-Proof Business Tips. And in this and all of our other conversations, if you're not yet a part and subscribe to my YouTube, definitely subscribe there because this is one of many parts of a conversation. But we're going to go over things to help you recession-proof yourself. Because recessions, as we're going through right now, whether the government says we are or not, are the greatest opportunities for wealth transfer if you know what to do. And today I want to share a story on what Tony Robbins said to me on what we need to be recession-proof in 2023. So if that sounds interesting to you, like this, share this, and be sure to subscribe as well. And I wonder, have you ever watched or listened to anything Tony Robbins? Comment below if you have or not. If you're in any entrepreneurial space, if you're in any business space, Tony Robbins is known as the #1 personal success guru in the world. He's coached Oprah, he's coached presidents, he's coached the best and the best and the best. And I had the exclusive opportunity to be in a small group with Tony this last year. Yeah, Tony, and small for Tony is less than 300. That's really small. So we had this opportunity. We're with Tony Robbins for around 6 hours, and it was incredible. He's a force of nature. He's a giant, like literally. Tons of good energy, tons of great things, and so many nuggets. But one thing that he did share with us was this: is he shared awesome conference in Colorado. He shared with us what he learned from the best of the best to be recession proof and what to look for. Because not only are we in a recession, we're also in a post-pandemic world. So things have definitely changed. And one thing I've learned is if you want to do better in life, if you want to succeed, one of the hacks, learn from those that have what you want and do what they do. So when asked, what business should we get involved in? This is what Tony Robbins said. He said that when it comes to picking your product, right? Now I'm going over 5 things in what makes a recession-proof business. Here's one of those 5. Is one of the things that you absolutely need to make sure of is with whatever product you pick, you want to make sure that it is low cost, but it's high margin. It's low cost, but it's high margin. I found that interesting. And we started to ask why. And he said this. He said, you can get involved in a lot of businesses, but especially during a recession, if you have a business that has high overhead. So for example, let's say you get into machinery and you break machines and you have to fix it. That's a lot of money. Or let's say you have a business which has a lot of employee overhead to that. Or some people say, I want to get into a restaurant. Well, a restaurant, it could be good, but it's very high to upkeep. And if you want to recession-proof yourself, if you want a recession-proof business, you want to pick a product that doesn't cost you a lot to be able to upkeep, but it has the capacity to be able to pay you a lot as well too. And you think about that, I'm like, that kind of makes sense right there, right? Bigger is not necessarily better all the time. So the ability to be flexible, the ability to scale is super important, especially during a time like this. So what are some examples of that? In fact, if you have examples in mind of a business, a product that is low cost and high margin, comment below what you think those are. There's a lot of different things that we can do, but this is one of the 5 things. So, hey, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So what are some things that are low cost, high margin? Here's a couple things to consider. Number 1, you could be thinking about digital products. Let's say you write a book, for example. I'm writing a book right now. Let's say you write an ebook or you develop some type of course. In fact, Tony is very big in the information space. He teaches people how to monetize what you know very well. Each and every single one of us, we actually know something well. Now, each of you have a gift. You have something that you do so well that you don't even know that you're good at it anymore. And how do you know what that is? it's something that everyone tells you you're good at. And it's something that you think that everyone should know how to do, but they just don't, right? So what is that for you? Consider that. Maybe for you it's cooking, maybe for you it's a certain skill set, maybe for you it's a language, maybe for you it's a certain, maybe it's social media. There's something that each and every single one of us know very well. And Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, they actually show you, if you're interested in that, you can go check out their stuff. They show you how to build out your own video courses and your curriculum and monetize your skill set and turn it into something that you can sell. So that's something that's low cost and high margin. Another thing that's low cost and high margin is software. If you're into the technical side, developing apps, you can consider some type of software. Maybe it's a SaaS product, subscription as a service, right? Software as a service. So you have some type of subscription basis. Maybe you have an idea and maybe you're in the tech industry and you can develop something like that. That's something that's low cost and high margin. I just came off of an event with Russell Brunson. He is the developer and the CEO of ClickFunnels, and ClickFunnels is everywhere. So he just came up with ClickFunnels 2.0. So shout out to Russell. Congratulations on that. That's amazing. And there's a software service. So some things that are low cost, high margin, right? You can take a look. There are things like monetizing or digitizing your information, whether that's a book, a course, or something like that. You can develop some type of software, some type of app, something with technology. That's another thing to consider. And other things to consider is things like affiliate marketing or some type of referral thing. These are very, very powerful ways that you can actually partner with other products, partner with other services, and not have to pay a lot of money, but for just referring products and services out there to the marketplace, you don't have to take on the heavy investment of buying those items, of developing those things, but you can sell their service, you can sell their product and partner with those, and you can make a decent commission from that. Depends on what it is that you're looking for. Right now, I'm involved in the direct selling industry. And I love this because you get a partner with products and services. So I chose a company, one company that I partnered with. We do health and wellness, for example. So this company, they develop all the products, they put in all the investment, they do all the marketing basically. And I have access to 100+ different products that I can promote. I can affiliate with, I can share, I can sell, and I can make like 50%, right? Whenever I sell a product, I can also build a team of affiliates. I can build a team of partners and scale that as well too. Right. So, but it doesn't cost me a lot, right? I think for our business, it's like a couple $100s to a couple $1,000 gets you a business and you can start making money like that. So there's a lot of different things. They're definitely amazing products. Thank you for that. So there's so many different ways that you can find a recession-proof business. What Tony Robbins says, that's low cost and high margin. And you want to pick what's good for you. But it's important to make sure that if you're in a business, think to yourself, what are ways that you can start to, if you're in a business now and you're in a business that has a lot of high investment, a lot of high overhead, you might want to consider what are other ways that you can add other offerings. You might want to consider maybe even adding another stream of income as well too, because you're seeing what happens is restaurant industry, to use as an example, food costs went up crazy. So a lot of restaurants, they're suffering and they're forced to either raise their prices or they have to, just suffer the cost, right? So if you're in a business already and you have a business that's not exactly low cost and high margin, you might want to consider how are other ways that I can take what I'm doing and maybe offer something, right? If you're in the restaurant industry, maybe build a course, like there's so many different things that you can do to add on other offerings to what it is that you're doing. If you're not in a business, but you're looking for a business, then select something, because recessions are opportunities that if you are able to position yourself correctly, you're able to get really good at what it is that you do, and you can help a lot of people through that. You have an opportunity to be able to have the biggest wealth transfer. Recessions are when the biggest wealth transfers happen. Tony Robbins saying this when we're with him. But you want to be on the right side of it. You don't want to be on the side where transfers from the have-nots to the haves. You want to be on the side that transfers. You want to be the one that are the haves, and you have more because you develop something that can serve and benefit other people. You might be someone that's never done business, or maybe you've tried business and you did not exactly do well in it. It's okay, right? Every single thing was a learning experience. But if there's any one time to be able to take advantage of opportunities, it is right now. Recessions are times that if you've been looking for ways to be able to help get you and your family financially ahead, it is when, if you are able to find a good idea, get really good at it, and start really getting it out there, you can end your 2023 completely differently financially than you did in 2022. But we have to act fast. So I wonder if this makes sense to you. The second of 5 things on what makes a recession-proof business is finding a product that is low cost and high margin. If you would agree with that, comment below. Now, let me know what you think about this. If you disagree, comment below as well, too. I'd love to see what you think about these things. And I'd love to hear about your ideas of companies and businesses and things that you can do. The goal is to be able to help you to be able to be recession-proof with everything. So with that, if you're in a space where you're looking for other opportunities, if you're looking for ways to be able to recession-proof you and your family, and you're open-minded to other opportunities, I show people how to make money from their phone in a fun and simple way that's very, very scalable that anybody can do. So if you're interested in more information on that, there's a unique timing that's going on right now. I have a form in my bio or a form in the caption called the Work With Me form. And just fill that out. And I'd love to reach out to you, share with you what it is we got going on. It could be for you. Maybe it's not for you. But hey, closed minds cost fortunes. It's important to just keep aware and see what other opportunities there are out there. Do something this year. That's what I'm saying. Do something to recession-proof you and your family. And your family is going to be very proud. And you're going to be very proud that you did decide to do something. So hope this encouraged you. Hope this impacted you. If it did, share this, like this, subscribe to our YouTube. We have this and a ton of other videos as well, too. And stay tuned for our next ones. We're going over the 5 things that you need to look for in a recession-proof business. If you do those 5 things, man, you're going to be in really good shape. All right. Other than that, God bless. Talk soon. Bye-bye.